Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great morning today, afternoon. So yeah, I'm responding to some of the inquiries that I've been receiving. First of all, I know you guys are great. I know you guys work very hard to make sure that everything's stable and there's a lot of stability and good things going on, like keeping the United States safe, which is good. So we did have an event. Your inquiries on what's going on is accurate. It's just not at your level of you know you I can, there's a lot of people that can be a conduit to give you information that you need, but the way I can say it for you is that your inquiries are the way you're thinking about what's going on is correct. Yes. Two major things, right, almost happened, and out of those two things we're looking at I don't know. One of them, was significant. It would have caused an outrage. It just would have really gotten everything out of complete control and deviated from the path where the United States is going, right? Which is forward. It's positive. It's great. It's gonna be beautiful, right? A deviation of what could have been beautiful in a catastrophic way was avoided. The second thing, it was just a chain of events, right, where one thing would have probably led to another, and it was a very credible threat because a lot of people are getting scared, and that can happen. I'm just alleviating your concerns about this. I'm very thankful for what you've done by watching the video and understanding a lot of the things that's happening. And we can absolutely continue to have this dialogue, because here I am. I'm tangible. I'm accessible to you. I'm real, right? I can help with that, and I've done so many times. I'm debating for myself if I should tell you things before they happen, or should I just wait until there's a situation that comes up where then I can just confirm. So I'm not sure if either which way would be better. I'm still up at arms for that kind of situation. My last video, and this video serves a lot of purposes for some people that just want to have another content done. I wish I could be home. I'm not, but there's I don't want to deviate from the situation very much. So basically there's my last video kind of stirred up a lot of situations, and again, I'm repeating this. It's brought back the situation that people are fearful about, but it was just relaying information to you about current events and the things that are happening. I am just a messenger, and I delivered the message that was sent to me. Max, the extension level event scenario that was mentioned by me was a conversation that I personally had with this individual that's docked outside of Beijing on a spaceship. They're docked outside of Beijing on a spaceship, and that was um, just a one-on-one, right? Because of the request to go underneath, and then the individual ended that conversation there and then I was able to continue the conversation with this special being that said that we would just have to. They told me personally this, and I just have to relay this information to you. That they'll run another one across the galaxy, this solar system, and then they'll just go radio silent after that. So our common amigo can also um, confirm that, but he wouldn't say. He doesn't want people to get scared, but he understands that much in that scenario. There's that. So the thing I wanted to mention was, and thankfully it did happen, I didn't really go out of my way to say it too much, and I think it might be right just to mention it now, but we just had a whole bunch of ice raids here, and there's one specific home that still has a lot of drugs in it, and this person is like a contractor or works along with building homes and things like that, and all the drugs are hidden inside of the wall or the attic, or the wall in the attic, or or somewhere in between the walls. There's money and drugs there still. So I don't know if you can narrow that down. We'll come down to that house and pick up all that stuff. Pick it up. So there's that to alleviate some of the pressures that you're feeling, and then maybe you can do a good roundup of everything. So that's the one that I do know of. That I knew before they did the ice raid here a few months back. That's pretty much it. I mean, it felt like in my mind, my conversation about the things that are going on really felt like a lot, but they're not really that much. They're not that. It feels like it's incredibly important, but it's incredibly important, but it's what you need to know and what I've just told you. So the second thing was, and this is where it gets a little sensitive. I don't want to give away too much, but someone tried to do another bad event, and then that was detained. And that's all I can say about that other part, where the way I can visualize it is that he sent the command to do a catastrophe somewhere, right? And it was stopped because someone came in and they said, "What are you doing? We've already agreed that we wouldn't do this anymore, and that we are going to do the opposite of that." So he was disposed of his button, right? And they took the batteries off, and he thinks we can still push the button, but now nothing will happen. And that's it's a panic, right? It's a gag reaction. I don't blame him, but still, he's definitely guilty of that sequence. But I can understand why he would want to do that. And you remember we spoke about him being not so great. You said you take care of it, and I mean 6 months ago we agreed to this, and here we go. So I will keep you abreast of all the things that are going on and keep you informed at the expense of maybe getting myself in a little bit of trouble, right? You know what I mean? Because it's worth it in that case. It's totally worth it. This video is going to be a lot shorter. There's a lot of things in my mind that I think about, and I really do a lot of editing and think through about the things that I'm gonna put out in the video. But there's so much more. Thankfully, everything is going well, and it feels right to think about all the things that are happening that we can make so much better. So don't worry too much about the catastrophic event. And then let's focus locally on the things that we have here and the things that keep us in common and together so that we can prevail. Right? And at that level, that's all I can say. But there's a lot more, and I'll just keep you in the loop as best as I can. Just let's all keep a good positive attitude, and everything's just gonna turn out just fine. So hope you guys have a great morning. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm gonna just name this one quick update number 2. Gotta get more creative with these things. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you.